Jo. Hoppala. Hello, hello. Was it already a month? Well, almost. We are officially back in business. TFT is back. We're Spire slaying. Honestly, I haven't played that much Slay the Spire anymore. It was fun for a little bit, but... Oh yeah, there will be a lot of questions to be answered. Is Kog'Maw in the set? I don't think so, no. I don't believe Kog'Maw is in the set. I have a bad feeling the set is going to screw something up. What do you mean? Like making artifacts useless? Nah, we're fine. Yeah, so I guess for the time being, I'll just chat a little bit, get the settings right. Plan for today is probably to go over like 3 or 4 games, so I have something to upload for tomorrow. And tomorrow should be a longer stream then. But yeah. Also, I do believe, yes, we have multi-chat now, right? So we officially have multi-chat now. So if you write on YouTube, it will appear on the chat nowadays. So small technical upgrade. Oh, I just realized something. I forgot my water. Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec. Okay. PBE should be for Europe. It should be Tuesday evening unless they. It's pretty rare for PBE to be on Wednesday if there's no holiday. So I do think it should be for Europe. It's like Tuesday evening. For Asia, it's like, I don't know, like 3 in the morning on 1st of April. Will there be a Gwenductor set? We'll see. I do have some ideas for something similar, but I'm not gonna spoil anything yet. Okay. Oh yeah, first of all, Zalazaria, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention, in case you haven't seen it in the video, there's also a merch store now. With some cool shirts, in case you haven't seen those. Do recommend checking that one out. I guess I could make a Twitch command for that. Let's actually do that really fast. 1 sec. I mean, the problem with the Darkstar Jhin is that the Darkstar skin doesn't really follow the Darkstar theming that much, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Will this be resource inflation? A little bit, yes. I do think we're gonna have to deal with some resource inflation. Especially with some of the... like, I will probably dread the Aurelian already a little bit. It's gonna be a level 9 rush. Yeah, let's do new command called merch. Activate, put it in the title, and then we are slowly but surely good to go. Okay, let's do merch here. Alright, should be fine now. Oh, and Maddox, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Hello, hello. Welcome back. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully, like, I mean, I'm not really expecting to make any real profit with the merch store, but I did wanted to try it, you know, like, if I break even, I'll think about making a plushie, but yeah. Did wanted to have the option just to get like a feeling out if I was capable of even selling merch and stuff like that. I do like the designs. I actually think they ended up pretty well. Obviously would love if the price was a bit cheaper, but for that I would probably have to like mass produce it and hoard it in my own apartment or something. Didn't really want to go for that. So yeah. And K-Pog, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Did I move? No, I meant like that the current merch store is like self-operating instead of me ordering a bunch at that's what I meant. Okay, set 17. I think it's probably time to showcase some stuff. Now, the good news is I did grind really hard, so I do have some games to show you. And, I mean, you probably know the drill from the last time. The way it's gonna work is that... Oh, wait, first we have to change the scene. 1 sec. One thing at a time. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna go into this scene here. You're gonna have to tell me, like, I will adjust the audio here in a little bit. You're gonna have to tell me if I should make it like louder or quieter to get like, actually, wait, let me see how. Let's just do a really short test here. Let's see. Let's do this at 100, and you guys need to tell me how the audio is for you. Is it good like this, or you want it louder or quieter?
Artifacts have been fine. Artifacts have been really not that big a deal. They have not been the hot story. They're good. You can make them work, but there's also ones that aren't as good.
And people are fine with it? Okay, then... Okie dokie, then I think it's a little bit quiet. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't want the background music to be like too loud and stuff. It might be wait, let's go. Let's start from here because the initial part was just very loud. With an anima chart lying around, nah, you're not allowed to data mine in the playtest, so we won't know the anima stuff until like Wednesday, the exact charts. Okay. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, first of all, oh wait, I should say, no, wait. I just realized the chat is in a bad position. Why is the chat in a horrible... I need to fix the chat before we start. 1 sec. The chat should be like here. And... Wait, let me do this so we can like see. Yeah, the chat. I mean, we can also... You guys want to be... You guys want to be top right? You can also be top left. That's also an option. See, where should I put you guys? I mean, you know, I can actually put you top left because normally people have their tracker there, but I don't use a tracker, so usually nothing really happens in top left, so maybe I'll do the height a bit more. Like this. Should we? Let me see. Let me play a little bit around with that. Okay. I'll just probably just leave it like this for the playtest. I might still work around with the chat and see what I end up liking. Also, is there a way that the bot isn't shown? I mean, I could do ignore stream elements, right? So it doesn't. So it's not shown. Let's see. How does that work? Wait, I need to double check to make sure that the commands are still working. The command is still working, right? It's just not. No, actually, wait. It's. Oh no, it's only for me then. Oh, wait, that's not good. They didn't really fix anything. Multi-chat. How do I do that? Whatever. I guess I'll just ignore it for today and try to fix this for tomorrow. Okay. Then let's get started. Gonna start in the PvE. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so first things first, this is the recording. This is from the playtest. Where, you know, like streamers, influencers, etc. got a first look to make free advertisement for the new set. This is set 17 called Space Gods. This is actually my very first game of the set. The very, very first time I've played set 17. And it ended up a tuber right away, which was nice. Welcome back from vacation. Thank you, Luke.
Let's finish this quickly.
So I think usually when I learn a new set, the first thing I do is just go for a vertical. So I have like something that's kind of working, you know, while I'm trying to like learn all the units. Because at this point we have like no idea what anything does. Like, so I pretty much have to just like read and guess like every ability to get like an idea. Okay, what type of tank are they? What type of damage dealer? But yeah, this is the Darkstar trait. It's actually a pretty cool vertical, I would say. So if you have 2 Darkstar, you get like this thing at the left side, the black hole. And what's kind of cool about it is it gives you a 10% global execute. So every time you get a unit to 10%, it will die. I'll explain the set mechanic in a bit. Yeah, there was a new augment there based on the Paris. And Scamon, thank you for the sub. So pretty much the way the set mechanic works is that I skipped it here, but the starting encounters are gone. Okay, there's no more triple emblem start. There's no more scuttle puddle. It's awesome. I did not like starting encounter, so good riddance. And so what happens instead is that you get like at the beginning, just like 2 space gods are shown, and they give you like a general idea of what they do. But until 2-4, they don't actually do anything. So pretty much the way I will have to do this in the future is that I will always have to like hover into 2-4 at the start of each game to show the space gods that appear this game. So I'll just have to like create a habit for that. And yeah, Cho'Gath has a stacking mechanic again, so that's cool. I think I've seen one good Cho'Gath in the playtest. Everybody else was like outside. Like, I mean, tier 1 reroll is a little bit specific, but yeah. This is Timebreaker here. I have the Timebreaker. I have like 2 Timebreaker emblems actually. It reminds a little bit of like Exalted. So the way it kind of works is that if you win, you get like this orb on the bench that stacks and you can sell it for XP. So it's very reminiscent of the Exalted orb. And the if you lose, you get a free reroll that's you saved up. So it's kind of like a Bard. So a Timebreaker is something you will see a lot because it's always good to play, right? Like if you win, you effectively get +1 gold. And if you lose, you get +2 gold in form of rerolling. So Timebreaker, also, I mean, honestly, the units for Timebreaker, they're not even that bad. Like Pantheon was pretty good, Ezreal is fine. So you can actually expect a decent amount of Timebreaker in the early game. But it's not really something you will commit on late game. It's probably just gonna be like a stage 2, stage 3 kind of thing, and then they just kick it out. Hello, Yuna.
No time to waste.
Have the matches become shorter? No. So one thing is the selection actually took quite a lot because we had like DCs. And if people didn't DC, they didn't make a selection. And if they did make a selection, the carousels took forever. The other reason is you get like every time you have a Soraka Space God, like people will have a lot more HP. And as a consequence, the game gets prolonged. So overall, I actually felt like the game length was quite long, even without the carousels. But this might change. I mean, playtests aren't the best way to sort of like estimate game length since, I mean, like once people optimize the game, you get a better idea on how long the games are actually gonna be. Hello. Hello, Dunking. Are there any champions that aren't in League back in Silco or Laurus? The Meep trade has a mini Brock. So the unit is called Meepsy. It's a Meep on top of a Kruk. So this is the set mechanic. I'll go back to the Meepsy in a bit. So you can choose the left side or the right side. This is like Varus or Echo. And this is called a minor blessing. So first you make a decision based on a god. And then you make a decision based on the minor blessing. And this is gonna be instead of the carousel. And this is sort of like the set mechanic. And this will happen in stage 3 and it will happen in stage 4. And then starting stage 4-7, your choices have sort of like a consequence to it. But we'll get there. So yeah, back to Meepsy. So yeah, Meepsy is like a Meep on a Kruk. And initially it's just a magic tank. But Meepsy actually has a hero augment that makes her into an AP Brock from set 16. Although a much weaker version than Brock from set 16. Do we have anything else? I mean, we have some skin lines that are original. I believe LeBlanc gets a skin line that is not in League of Legends. But I think outside of Meepsy, everybody's a champion, I believe. Oh yeah, Fiora actually, so Fiora in the playtest didn't actually, like, I mean, she's supposed to give you health. I think she has like a Darken type passive. But that one actually didn't really like work in the playtest. And I think if it worked, the games would have been even longer. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about game length with the carousels gone. Yeah, I do have some MF games. I can't show MF. Like, again, this is a recording, right? So I can't really like show anything. But I do have a Misfortune game that I might show today or tomorrow. The thing, like, so the way Misfortune works is like when you place her, you can choose between 3 modes. One, like Replicator is kind of like Mage, where you do like a double cast. But I think something that's a bit different is I think the casts pretty much happen at the same time. Channeler is like the name says, like she channels like bullet time ability, and I think she has a third one that's Challenger. But that one is kind of like it's like a make it rain type ability, but that one didn't really feel that good, so I don't think a lot of people played Challenger Misfortune. The new mechanic is that you have like these space gods that appear in 2-4, 3-4, and 4-4, and you can like align with them. Like right now, right to the Astral, you can sort of like see a new thingy where it shows that I've made my first selection for Echo. I will have to make a decision again in 3-4, and my final decision is in 4-4. And then in 4-7, it's sort of like a majority rule, so it's either 2 versus 1 or 3 versus 0. And based on the majority, I will get a 4th augment, which is, in terms of power, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, every player will always like have a 4th augment based on the god that they've chosen the most. What are the prismatics? Darkstar has a prismatic. I think Meeps has one. Darkstar has one, Meeps has one. I believe there's a specific Stargazer one that's called the Mountain, where you actually need 11 units and 5 emblems to get it. It's pretty crazy. But you get help from the trade to get like additional emblems. You get like a Stargazer emblem every 5 rounds if you play it. So I do remember, like, let's see. We had Meeps, we had Darkstar, and we had Stargazer. There should be one, or like there should be one more that I'm forgetting. Oh, maybe was it Shepherd? I don't know if Shepherd was a prismatic or not. No, I think like I know like Shepherd just needed 1 emblem to max it out, I think. With Carousel gone, do you feel like you had less items? So the problem is like the items are kind of randomized, and as a consequence, it felt harder to like go like, so the way it kind of works is like this. I feel like you have to deal with a lot more random items in stage 2, 3, 4. But to compensate for this, you have an item armory that you can reroll in 4-7. So if you're really missing some items, you can use the 4-7 item armory to finish your item build. But also there's like a lot of traits like Nova that really help you with, like with Nova you can get Shred Sunder. You can also get Spell Crit with Nova and stuff like this. So if you're really missing something, you can sort of like use the Nova trait to get whatever is missing in your comp. How did I get a spec there? I made a selection in 2-4. I aligned with Echo, and Echo gives me a spatula after 4 player combats. I've taken this because I have trade 2 into Pandora, and I figured that this will help me to get the Darkstar Prismatic. Will we be seeing any Prismatics in your games? Yes, you will. Briar's a 1 cost again. Yeah, I actually don't like this Briar that much. She's kind of lame compared to the previous Briar we had. Oh yeah, Kai'Sa actually has a... I like this Kai'Sa. She has a nice ability. She has like 15 rockets or something. And I think she regains flat mana on kill. So there's like a potential for like a perma-casting Kai'Sa if she's able to kill enough. I did like her, so... Stargazer is similar to Admin. No, Arbiter is similar to Admin. Stargazer is more like a KDA type trait, except that it has like different variants. There's like 7 constellations, so at the start of the game, you pretty much always have to like check what is your Stargazer trait this game. And then like some of them are like, okay, this is the... Medallion is like 41 reroll. The boar is for like eco push, and the mountain is to reach the prismatic and stuff like that. So you pretty much just have to like make a call. Unlock system is gone for now, yes. There is an augment that gives you Z. Like you can kind of like unlock Z with the augment. Like he can start appearing in your shops and stuff like that. But that's about it, I believe. How does Arbiter work? I mean, admin used to be a 2 and a 4 piece. Arbiter is everything in one go now. So the way Arbiter works is like if you place 2 on your board, you first make a selection on the left and then you make a selection on the right, and then that's it. And if you play more Arbiters, you just strengthen the effect. I should have Arbiter games later coming up to explain it a bit better. Is that Pentakill Mordekaiser? No, that's Darkstar. Darkstar Mordekaiser, Darkstar Cho'Gath. Are they cheap so you can check it early? So Leona is a 1 cost, Zoe is a 2 cost, Diana is a 3 cost, LeBlanc is a 4 cost, but the trade caps out at 3. So it's like you only need 2 to see the entire effect. So technically, Leona, Zoe, 1 cost, 2 cost, you can check at the start of the game if there's an interesting Arbiter combo you want to play, and if not, you just ditch it. Morgana, the new Lucian Senna. I don't think the legendaries are... Like, I mean, I don't think we have legendaries like we did in set 16. Shen is pretty relevant. Like, Shen gives like a thingy where everybody surrounding his sword gets a buff. So Shen will be definitely, and he's Bastion as well, so Shen will see a lot of play as a filler. Morgana is more like a frontline AP carry. Graves is more like a backline AD carry, and Vex is like a backline attack speed AP carry. I don't think they actually gave any team-wide buffs, but there are plenty of ways to get team-wide buffs. What costumes will the duck have this set? There will be some, definitely. We've already discussed potential costumes. Will take a while to get them done, but we should have them ready, hopefully. Does Bard have a cool gimmick? Yes. So Bard can kidnap enemy units, and print you a copy on the bench. And he also can steal the Elder Dragon. It is now an intended mechanic that the Elder Dragon can be placed on your board with Bard. In case you're wondering what these black orbs are, this is coming from the 6 Darkstar trait. Consider it like target dummies. Okay, so if you have like 6 Darkstar, you get 2 target dummies with a bunch of HP that doesn't really do anything except strengthen your front line. Shopbots I think are the same, but there are ways like the Varus favor that can influence your shopbots. Azir Soldiers, yeah, you can, yeah, Azir Soldiers is a pretty good example. Jhin's build is gonna be the same. I mean, Jhin is gonna have a flat... he has this like conversion of attack speed into AD again, which means you can give him Ginzo and Ginzo will act as an AD steroid, but you don't have to because like his base attack is the same. He will probably run like an... I mean, you can do something like, I don't know, like Ginzo, Guardbreaker IE, or you can go full crit with IE Whisper, Striker, I don't know. He'll just have something like that. It's like, I mean, attack speed for Jhin just means more 80, which means you can do it, but you don't have to. Morgana's trait gives 5-10% less damage from abilities to allies based on her form. Really? Okay. It is hard if you don't have a team builder to like check in, you know, like without being in a game, like it is so difficult if you don't have like a team builder to work with to properly go over what the different units are doing. Divine artifacts, you can definitely cook with those. Some of them are quite exciting. So, especially the Yasuo one is very exciting. Quack, miss watching you. Well, I'm officially back, and you don't have to expect any breaks anytime soon, so yeah, we are back on schedule. Is there any chance for scaling? Cho'Gath has an infinite HP scaling if he executes unit with his eating. I think that was it. I mean, technically Arbiters can have scaling. But you can do, like, in Arbiter, you can be like, every 3 auto attack, gain permanent HP. That's technically scaling, right? Do I think it's reroll heavy or tempo heavy? I think it's very similar to the current version of set 16, which is that there are some tier 3 rerolls and there's level 9 rush legendaries. And from what I've seen, the hero augments were fairly weak. And tier 1 reroll only really made sense with the one Stargazer thing. With like the medallion. Outside of that, I don't know. Maybe there will be a meme comp with Cho 3-star, but I wouldn't keep my hopes up. I think it's gonna be, in terms of playstyle, similar to what we have right now in 16, which means like the tier 3 units were decent, you know. There was a lot of tier 3 units that were very legit, like Misfortune and Rast and stuff like that. So we will definitely see tier 3 reroll. Is there one cost that stands out as a carry? I love Talon. It's a really nice version of Talon. He's like a jump with the dot. And honestly, Talon felt great. Definitely loved playing him. This is live or pre-recorded? This is a recording. You can only play the set. For Europe, it's gonna be Tuesday evening. For NA, it's Tuesday afternoon. And for Asia, it's gonna be on the 1st of April, like at 3 in the morning or something. Like, that's usually the time frame. I mean, it can always be slightly different. But as far as I know, I don't think there was any, like, holiday or whatever coming. Is there a correlation between the Devoted God and the trait you choose? No. 0. So, it has more to do with playstyle. Meaning, like Aurelion, like for example, like Soraka is great if you want to play Anima, because Soraka gives you a ton of bonus HP. Aurelion is great for level 9 rush because he gives you things that make level 9 rush better. Kale just straight up gives you items, so if you love going for best in slot, then Kale is your way to go. Thresh is just RNG, like Thresh can give you crazy outcomes, but you don't know what you're getting. So here it's like Echo can give you spatula and artifacts as an example. Yes, I did not take the artifact here. I wanted to finish some of my Darkside units. Because I was actually thinking about doing Kai'Sa 3 here, but maybe I just wanted Rast 2-star. I don't know. There was a reason behind my decision here, but I also thought it would be funny if I don't take an artifact. I think at this point I didn't know about divine artifacts, right? Yeah. No, listen. Divine artifacts are actually kind of cool, but at this point I was not aware that divine artifacts are a thing. So I would probably not do this decision again. So yeah, now this was the third Space God decision, and the consequence of this you will be able to see in stage 4-7. So this is the mech thingy. The initial Aurelion has like a Vel'Koz laser-ish, and if you transform him, then oh well, he's very big now because of Darkstar, but He has like the flying things, but in set 2 they used to mana drain, but they don't do that anymore. It's honestly just a damage dealer now. Oh, also he doesn't fly into the backline anymore. He will actually stay in your backline. That's also a change. He will stay safe. Yeah, my first thought when I saw the splash shots, I was like, well, this is like I know Mort is a really big Hades fan, so I was like, did Mort tell them to make it look like Hades? I mean, to be fair, it is a really cool part of Hades, so you know, like, can't blame them for copying it because it's a really cool concept. Any forecast CC tanks? This set is a lot less CC heavy than other sets. I think you can actually get away without Eon and without QSS. I think the tier 4 CC tank is supposed to be Nunu. We might be able to see him later, but I was not impressed with Nunu's ability at all. Why does the quality only go to 720p? I believe you're using an ad blocker. I heard somebody say that Twitch, as a consequence of people using ad blockers, they limit you to 720. I mean, just to confirm it, like, turn off the ad blocker, press F5, and then see if you get a 1080 option. But to be fair, I'm also dual streaming on YouTube, right? So that's an alternative. Okay, so the way this is part of the set mechanic here. So you can get like, you can reroll this armory by force of will. And max is 720 with it off. Wait, really? Oh no. Why is the quality so low then? I might have to restart the stream after. Maybe something messed with my settings. Oh no. I mean, we're too deep in now, but I'll check the next game to see what is going on there. Does YouTube have the same problem? Can somebody on YouTube tell me if they also? You have 1440 on YouTube. Wait, what? Why is it a Twitch issue then? Strange. Because like the thing is, like, YouTube is copying the Twitch stream, which, and if YouTube has 2K, why would Twitch have only 720? That doesn't make sense. Strange. Are we getting custom Duxer sets? Yes, we are. Okay. Okay. Is there anything worth mentioning right now? Oh yeah, right. The thing at 4-7. So the way it works is like you get like 3 things, which is like either items or gold, and then you always get a 4th augment. Now that 4th augment is based on who you aligned with. So I made 2 choices for Echo and 1 for Varus. Therefore, I get the Echo Blessing. The Echo Blessing is always the anomaly. The anomaly itself is like a placeable items that has different effects based on who gets it. So a tank gets like 1000 HP and stuff like that. So there are 9 space gods, which means there are 9 blessings. So you always know which blessing you get. Okay, so this is let me explain something here regarding the Darkstar Prismatic. So the Darkstar Prismatic, it's split into 2 parts. Part 1 is that the moment you activate it, all your champions become like huge and get more stats. But to get the actual prismatic effect, you need level 10. So you can think of it like you get a huge combat buff to help you reach 10, but you don't get the auto win until you're level 10. So this is sort of like because it's like, it caps out at 9, right? Like, this is like a way for Riot to balance it, that people don't get an auto win on level 9 because they high rolled the emblems. You still need the level 10. Aurelian I sold. Because he wasn't doing enough. I think Darkstar's triple emblem, if I'm not mistaken. I think you need 3 emblems for Darkstar to function. So it's not easy. I mean, I had Trade Tree with Pandora and a Spatula from the Echo choice in 2-4. And that's the only way I got it. So it is not easy. The thing is, like, since there's no more carousels, and as far as I know, only Echo can give you a Spatula. This means I think you will actually see a lot less Spatulas and frying pans in your games. Like, a lot less. Okay, so this is the new carousel starting stage 5. So in stage 2, 3, and 4, you make like the choice. But in stage 5, 6, 7, 8, you just get an item armory where you choose between a completed item, a completed anvil, or gold. And this is gonna be the carousels for like stage 5, 6, 7. There is a guy in the lobby that could actually beat me right now. But I haven't been facing him yet. Is there a unit that is Vanguard, Marauder, and Voyager? No. I don't think I hit any 3-star 5 gods, but my opponents definitely hit a lot of them. How many champions do we have? I'd have to count, but it's obviously a lot less compared to 16. And my opponent also has 9 Darkstar. Yay! Well, at least you get to see what happens if 9 Darkstar faces 9 Darkstar. This is why I said that I could lose. Because he already has the level 10 Prismatic. I do like the Jhin's ability. He has a really nice ability overall. Like, people, like, Jhin is gonna be an absolute staple for late game boards. He's like, him and Graves are like the tier 5 units, but I feel like Jhin overall, I would say Jhin felt a bit better than Graves. I mean, Graves might, I think Graves has a higher ceiling, but Jhin is like more like you place him on the board, and you don't even need Sniper or Darkstar, the guy is a beast. The anomaly item is coming from the Echo Favor from stage 4-7. I think it just gives him some offensive stats. Nothing special. So to get the true Prismatic effect, you do need level 10, which I should get here. So now I unlocked the full Prismatic. And I think he was he the other? No, he's a different guy, right? So here, this is what happens. You have like this black orb coming from the left side. And when it hits the middle, every single unit, I mean, my units get pushed to the side in a circle. And the enemy units get like sucked in. And they die piece by piece until you win the fight, right? So this is the 9 Darkstar Prismatic. But the problem is he also has 9 Darkstar, and now we have 2 black holes about to collide with each other. And in hindsight, like if I would play this again, I would know how to defeat him. But I'll explain it a little bit later. So yeah, now his black hole is coming from the other side. They are about to collapse and pew! So now every single unit is getting sucked in. So I actually asked Riot, how is this decided? Like, who gets to win and why? And the reasoning is who has more units. So if you kill more of his units than he kills yours, you win the fight. Like, so let's say the timer is up and everybody gets sucked in. If I have 7 units and he has 6 units, I win. But there's another problem that I didn't know, because remember, this is my first game of the set. Blitzcrank has an invincibility mechanic where he drops aggro and he regens and stuff like this and he can't be killed. I didn't know that. It's coming from the party animal trait. So what will effectively happen in this game is, because he has Blitzcrank, he keeps winning the fights. Because if you pay close attention, you can actually see his Blitzcrank is staying alive most of the time. Like, I think in this fight I actually will win, because if I can proc his Blitzcrank passive, this is from Graves in case you're wondering, this is like an upgrade mechanic where you can make make Graves stronger and stronger. But yeah, like in pretty much what I should be doing is you should be buying Blitzcranks. I should be playing Blitzcrank instead of Ben, and I should add more Blitzcranks and stuff like that. And that would help me win the fight. But I didn't know that, so I guess well, now all the fights are literally just gonna be Darkstar mirrors. I wanted to go for a 3-star legendary, but the problem is he's playing Jhin already, so I can't go for Jhin 3. At least visually it kind of looks cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna have to worry too much about 2 Darkstar Prismatics facing each other. It is kind of funny that it happened in the very first game of the set, but it is what it is. I don't know. I don't think I would call this mechanic Legends. I know some people are like, oh, Legends came back, but I think this feels closer to Encounters than to Legends. Because if you really think about it, what Legends did was it gave you control over augment RNG. And Space Gods don't do that. Space Gods is more like Encounter. You make a choice and you get a reward for it. Whereas Legend was like, hey, you get a guaranteed augment, right? So I still feel like the Legend mechanic is quite different to the Space God mechanic. I mean, listen, I had no idea why I was winning or losing fights. Afterwards, I asked Riot, and Riot told me that the tiebreaker is based on who has more units. So apparently the concept is kill more of the enemy units before the black hole hits. I think that seems to be the concept of how to win the tiebreak. Why don't I use Blitzcrank 2? I explained it earlier. This is my first game. I think I was going for... I wanted to go for Graves 3-star here because of the double duplicator. I think that was initially my game plan. But I had to give up on that. The guest? You mean the... my Darkstar triggers later because I keep visiting his board? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, it doesn't matter if we have the same... I mean... I don't know. Who's ever joining the other has the faster black hole. But yeah, I guess it does look like one is faster than the other. Interesting. Yeah, maybe that's it. But I keep losing! I keep losing. That stupid Blitzcrank, man. That stupid Blitzcrank keeps surviving because of his passive. Yeah, so overall the game plan I think was just to spam my board full of Blitzcranks and then maybe that would have made a difference. But yeah, it is what it is. And that was Night Darkstar versus Night Darkstar. We did hit stage 7 too, and quite frankly, if I had won a few more fights, we could have prolonged this game even more. No, Karthus is not in the new set. I don't think he has any space themes. It's a cool visual though, I'll give him that. I like that you get to enjoy it, like the fight isn't just over in half a second. And that's it, GG. Okay, before we go into the next game, I need to double check what's happening with the Twitch quality. So let me see, what is my quality for Twitch? Oh, you're right. It's 720. Why is the Twitch quality 720? But wait, why is that? And YouTube is... Why is my Twitch quality so bad compared to my YouTube quality? What is happening? I kind of have to fix that because I don't want to upload my games in 720. Why is that the case? It's so weird though because like if YouTube YouTube is supposed to copy the input. YouTube is supposed to copy the input, so maybe I mean, I always streamed on 2K resolution on Twitch. It makes no sense that the quality would go down. Like, for what reason would it go down? Doesn't really make any sense. Actually, let me test something. No, nobody on Twitch has it, right? Yeah, nobody on Twitch has 1080. What's the reason for that? What is the reason for that? I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Okay, let's see. Twitch. I mean, the bitrate is high, so that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, is it because I use a stream key instead of connecting the Twitch account? Is that causing the issue? Because I don't think I've changed all that much. The only thing that would make sense is because my Twitch account is not connected to OBS and it's just a stream key. Is it that? I'm gonna have to turn off the stream. Nah, I don't think it has anything to do with that block. I don't think anybody on Twitch has 1080p on my stream at the moment. I don't know what's the reason for that. The fact that YouTube is 2K is so strange. What is the reason for that? It's because the bitrate is too high? Usually that didn't cause an issue either. Shoot. I mean, YouTube is kind of useless for this. Did they stop the beta for the 2K streaming? No, right? Okay, I'll try to make some adjustments in the OBS. I'll be turning off the stream for like 3 minutes or so, and then I'll return. So give me just a few minutes to try to fix this issue. Be right back.